He'll go out.
Okay.
He'll go out and
Actually, we don't really. If it's okay, we don't.
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, thanks.
Are you sure she's comfortable?
Yeah, she's
Oh,
fine.
you're fine with me being out here for this.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you know, the thing is, I think that as an actress, it's the looks are so important, and yet at the same time, that's the last thing you want anybody to say when they look at your work. It's, you know, it's a weird thing because this business requires certain things, as we all know, and yet we really want the work to be what people talk about. Both my parents are not in the business, but they have to perform. My mom's a school teacher, my dad's a criminal defense attorney, so he's got to do trial law. I loved acting since I was a little girl, but when I got older, I got very self-conscious and insecure, and so I thought I wanted to be a filmmaker. And that's why being at Sundance has been amazing, because I went to USC Film School and graduated, and I did PA work, assistant work, a lot of work behind the camera. And then I had this realization at 27 years of age that why hadn't I made a short film yet? Why hadn't I made a music video? Where is all that procrastination? Why? If I really love something, I would do it. And I sat down at my desk. I was trying to write a script at the time. And I said, stop lying to yourself. You've wanted to be an actress since you were a little girl. And you don't have anything to prove to anybody because you're unemployed. So I decided, screw it, I have nothing to lose. So I started taking classes and lessons. And I knew I'd found the thing that I was willing to sacrifice for, to be beat up for, rejected for, and it gave me such a reward. And I think that actors, I mean, I'll just speak for myself. Part of it is wanting to be loved. Another part of it is I don't really love my normal life, and I always live in my fantasy head. In my fantasy head, that makes no sense. That's like a porno fantasy head. Coming to vivid. Anyways, I fantasize quite a bit, and normal life sort of bores me. And to be able to take on a character, to become somebody else, it's just so exciting and so fun. I don't know. I can't explain it more than that. It's just when you don't have it, it's like a drug, and you don't know who you are anymore without it. I listen to all these actors that have been in the game for so long, and they have this amazing process, and I think I'm still figuring out my process. So I don't know how things happen, and I don't necessarily mean it to be that way. It just happens, you know. I can't say that method. I'm not always in character, but it affects your soul, and I guess I'm still learning.